Hi guys, welcome back to the Distillery for another episode of the Long Dark Wintermute series. We're picking up where we left off, just woken up after a night by this campfire. There's like 4 minutes left on it, so that's going to go any second now. So what we're going to do is we're going to pick up our bedroll and we're going to progress on. See what we can find. So we've worked our way out of the basic starting zone and now we're kind of out into the real world doing a bit of exploration. I have stayed away from websites which tell you where things are, any maps or anything like that, kind of avoiding that, doing it as it's meant to be, exploration, working it out as you go. So yeah, whatever we come across is completely random, it's not been sort of pre-researched. I'm just going to carry on down this road for a little bit for now. Keep our eyes peeled to the left and right and see if we can spot anything good. Be pretty cool if we found some survivors or a little building that we can hold out in with some supplies. There's a wolf there which we want to avoid. So we'll probably head up this way a little bit. See if we can get to a vantage point as well. Stay out of range. It's obviously interested in that dead rabbit at the minute, so that might be good for us. Okay. I think we're safe. Obviously, as long as we don't turn up against another one just over this cliff. What can we see? Not a lot of anything in a minute. It's so cold. Yeah, fairly sort of. Yeah, not a lot going on. Is that cave over there maybe? Could be, looks like it could be a cave.
My feet.
No buildings though, that's for sure. We'll try and check this out. I mean, with caves there's always risk because you know there could be bears in there or something maybe. Looks like deer down that way. It's getting pretty cold, so a bit of relief from the cold and wind would be good. Casual stone picking. Okay, so we have found ourselves a little cave. Probably want a different light, no other light sources in our inventory. We've not got anything else at the minute. Okay, open up our inventory.
Up again.
And we're back. Okay, so we had a momentary blip there, just froze up, but now we're kind of just by the cave. It's ridiculously dark. I'm checking my inventory, see if we've got any light sources. Don't really want to have to use just matches. I don't know whether we can craft another torch right now. Craft in hand, tinder, anyway, torch. So we need another stick and we need some lamp oil, so no, we can't really do that. So we might have to stick with the matches for now. We got a lot of them, so it's not too bad. Although I don't know how much light it actually gives off. Not a lot by the looks of it. Not a lot at all, so we might need to go and see if we can get some sticks before we get lost in this little tunnel. Oh, some coal, it's useful. Okay, see if we can find some sticks. Let's holster that. Down this way a little bit. So that was a stick over there. Kind of want to go back to that cave, but until we can see inside, it's not a lot of point. But worth remembering that it's there. we don't find some shelter at some point, we will struggle a little bit. Looks like we found ourselves a path again. What's that up there? Aha! The first real sign of civilization. Okay, so we found a little something. That's quite exciting. I'm looking forward to this. Saving. Always good. See, I'm glad we didn't stick out in the cave. That would have been pretty bad compared to this nice little town. Looks like some portaloos over that way. Like a bit of a porter cabin, and what's this? Just a skip. Okay, random skip. So the barrels, wheelbarrows. So this is probably like some sort of construction site or something. Okay, nothing there useful. Grab another stick. What's this? Fire barrel, so we can start a fire. Let's have a look inside. See if we can find something good. Okay, quite dark still at the minute. Okay, so we've got a bed, some metal shelving. What's that? Like snow or something coming out. Random light effect. Where is that jerry can? I can't see it now. There we go.
So keep the lamp burning.
Okay, so we got some fuel. Cloth, take that. So dark. Take that. Newspaper. I need to pull the light blind down, I can't see a thing. That's better. Okay, right. Ah, that's much better. Okay, search for first aid kit.
Hope nobody needs
Disinfectant. Cardboard box. I can just break that down, but I don't even want to do that right now. I mean, that's kind of disappointing. There's barely anything in this place. Probably realistic, I suppose, but... ooh, bottled water. Some cargo pants. See all these little things that we couldn't see before when I had the blind down? Ooh, a bit of food. Water purification tabs, it's good. You can see anything by crouching. It appear to be able to. Nothing hiding under there. There's a pair of socks over there. Some cloth. Anything hiding right at the back? These cupboards. Underneath anything? Nope. Okay, yep, so that looks like that's about it. So, how we're doing physically. We're cold, we're numb, we're ravenous, so our calories are really low, so we could do with eating as well. So, what we got on us? So we got some fresh venison that we can eat. Let's eat that. Just getting our food up a bit. Have some of this jerky, and then we're going to need some fluids. So let's go with one of these Summit sodas. That'll do some thirst and some hunger. Top up some of our calories. So that's not too bad, but we are desperately in need of more food, really. Clothing wise, we just picked up some cargo pants or something, so we can check out, see what effects they have. No, it's not that bit, this bit. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so we can wear an extra layer of cargo pants. The socks that we found are not as effective as those ones, or those ones, so not ideal, but we'll keep them because if our socks get wet then we might want to swap them out. Weight wise we're doing okay at the minute. We picked up fuel, didn't we, so we can craft ourselves a torch now, so that's good. And we're warm enough being inside. Might make another one of those because it's probably good having a backup just in case. You can always get more sticks. We've got a decent amount of lamp fuel still. Okay, so let's pop back outside, see what we can find. There's those portaloos over the other side, so there might be something inside those. You know, someone stashed a little something. And go and have a snack whilst they're on the loo. Yeah, I wouldn't do it either, but you know, people are strange. Deer. There's also these sort of wooden pathish sort of things, so that's probably something worth following. I feel like there'd be... can we not go inside these at all? Okay, forget that then. So there's not going to be anything hidden inside the portaloos, because you can't go inside the portaloos. Anything else around here? Being all sneaky-fied. Doesn't look like it.
So cold.
Yeah, no, you are. You pulled you up like the tiniest thing here. Let's pick up sticks. Not the best fuel source around, but better than no fuel source. We know we've got that hut up there which we can go back to. We've got a nice comfy bed. We've got a fire thingy outside, so we can do that. But food sources are low at this stage. As well as fuel to actually keep this fire going. But I mean, if we can get inside, that's cool, because that's going to be slightly warmer than being outside. So it's probably a good spot for us to spend the night whilst we're exploring this area. Just have a go up this way a little bit, see if we can get a good view of something. Okay. Yeah, we can literally see nothing. Yeah. Okay, let's just head up this way a little bit, see if we can see anything better from over in this angle. Nope. Looking fairly... There's that bridge down that way. You can kind of see something in the distance. So there's kind of... Yeah, I don't know. I can't really point it out to you guys, but sort of slap bang in the middle. What was that? I heard footsteps. I think it might be a rabbit. I think we're okay. So yeah, down that away, between those sort of two trees that you can see above the little bit of a rock, I think there might be like a bridge or something. It's kind of like this sort of crisscrossy shape. Kind of feels like it'd be weird to be anything else. How we're doing time wise, sort of midday, so we've got time. We may have to set up a fire at some point to help warm us up a little bit. Need to get down safely. This looks like it could be alright. A little bit steep, but if we take it steady, it might be okay. There we go. Okay. Milton is that way. So we need to remember our way back up there, should we be in need of somewhere to hide out. Looks like there's another cave up there as well, actually. Yeah, there's definitely some sort of construction going on down that way. I'm just going to check out this cave though whilst we're here. I don't want to miss out on valuable resources. Let's light her up. Okay. Show me what you got. Well, there's something up ahead. Also checking the ground in case there's any coal, because we've already found that and that's got a decent burning time on it. Okay, it looks fairly empty. I thought I saw something from a distance, but it seems to have just kind of disappeared. See there? It's kind of like under that rock there's a little glimmer of light, but I'm guessing it's just a glitch. Yeah, it just seems to be some sort of a glitch or something. Check up this way. Anything hiding around there? No, empty cave. I mean, it's not surprising, really. Why should it have something good in it? But can't miss out on an opportunity. What are you? Nothing. Okay, let's move on. Yeah. There's that bridge. Okay, so we'll just head down this way. Holster the torch for now. Proper logging zone going on here. Some car, a car or two, a few cars down that way. Worth us checking out. The wood lot. Ah, there's a water tower-y sort of thing as well. Ooh. What's down here? Is that just wood? Is it logs? Okay, it's just like logs and stuff. Okay, you should probably go and check out this car. Welcome to Milton. Oh, is that a church? I can see a church. We're definitely heading to the church. If anybody's going to try and hide out somewhere and survive, church is going to be the place to go, and it's safe. It's a safe haven. Everybody likes the church. You go on holiday, you go and visit the church. It's a shame. Nothing. What kind of a person leaves nothing in their vehicle? No little nibbles or anything. Let's check back. Savage. Okay. Boot. Got no method of opening the boot, and it is still locked. So we'll head back up this way towards the church. Kind of lost my bearings a little bit, so we came from sort of that way, I suppose. So it must have been hidden behind these rocks or the trees when we were looking from on the top of the hill for it. Okay. The box. Nothing. Another unsuccessful car loot. Boots locked. We really need to find a crowbar at some point. That will help. Okay, no, nothing in there. Carry on. Oh, sugar. Throw with our right stick. Oh, that didn't work. I'm fighting back. I don't think we made it. Did we make it? No, we didn't. Oh, we did. We survived, but we need to craft some bandages because we're... Oh, I think we might have died of blood loss. There we go. Okay. Really need to master that torch throwing thing. Okay, so reload from the last save. So we're not going to be Iron Man in this one, in the sense that we're not going to die, because we've died loads. But there you go. At least we get our torch back. We can have another crack at that. Let's have a sip of water. Oh, where we are. I mean, that's taking us back a bit. Okay, no worries. We know what to expect. Don't bother searching the cars, nothing in. And it might give us a better vantage to actually get to this church, avoiding that wolf. Got some shrooms. Yeah, shrooms. We'll get those. Gotta love an edible shroom. Okay, can we stay off the road for the minute? What's this? Is this like a graveyard? Yeah, we found the graveyard. Let me off. Seriously, you can't get over that? It's just outrageous. I do have a real gripe that this game doesn't have a jump in it. Workbench, useful. No, don't want to light that. Oh, where are you? Oh, there. There's a deer over that way. Go over there. Yes, it worked. Maybe we need another friend because it sounded like there was two. Where you at? Oh, don't come back. Stay away. Oh, there's his mate. That didn't work. Pick it up. There we go. Whew, that was close. Oh, you're having a giraffe, mate. You better still be running. It's a frozen deer carcass. Can't do anything with that. Let's get inside this church before these wolves come back and do some nasty on us. Whew, that was tense. Okay, let's extinguish our torch inside of the extremely wooden church. Cardboard box. Big fish, little fish. What's that?
What have we here?
Okay, cool. Little hat. Plank. Can we... Okay, let's get rid of that. Okay, so we need a hatchet to break that down. Nothing. No. There's got to be something. Okay, so what we got? Flare. A book. Some newspaper. Some water. Metal pail. Pillow. Bed. Okay, so this is like a bed. Some food. It sounds like somebody's been hiding out in here. Pastor's note. Okay, let's have a read of the pastor's note. Dear parishioners, it is with a heavy heart that I inform you of the Archdiocese's decision to withdraw me from St. Christopher's Parish due to lack of activity. Though there have never been more than a few of you in recent years, your dedication to the Church and support of my efforts here will not be forgotten. Henceforth, services will be available via Skype only. Continued Latin lessons also. I feel like I should have been doing that in a different accent. Please accept my apologies. God bless Father Francis McGill. Yeah. We can burn that. Might as well take it. Then a book.
That'll come in handy.
Eventually, a source of knowledge. For now, something to burn when you're freezing. Okay, so we've got lots of... We can be book burner. Food would have been good. We've got barely any, to be honest. There's a campfire there. Some good matches. There's a pile of books, which is cool. Lyrics to the hymn Dies Irae. I ain't gonna be reading that one out to you or singing it because I ain't got a clue. Okay, so we got that. We got some decent wood, some more decent wood, cloth. Requires hacksaw to break. There's some accelerant in there. Okay, that's not a bad haul. As I say, food would have been nice, but beggars can't be choosers. We'll break that down. What's this? Ooh. Who loves orange soda? Dares loves orange soda. Is it true? Okay, can't get down this side by the looks of it. Go down the other way. Newspaper and a whole lot of nothing else. There's lots of planks that we could break up, so there is plenty of fire material. We just obviously, yeah, we can't really break that up at the minute. So this is probably going to be a base of operations for a little bit.
I would do anything for a drink right now.
Would you? You're getting thirsty? Okay, we'll have some water then. So, water, agua. Yeah. Drink. This is safe potable water. Okay, so that's done us alright for now. We're doing on that, so we've got 300 calories, so we're pretty low on food, I would imagine. Yeah, 900. I mean, we might as well eat those calories. Eat that off, I should say. We're cold. We're not really that tired at the minute, but we've probably not got a life left in us. Ailments, hypothermia. Clothing, we picked up some more mittens, didn't we? They're slightly wet, the ones that we got on, so we'll wear the new ones. That'll be good. We've got a change of clothing here that isn't so wet. Not really. These are all wet. They are wet. We don't really have a change of those clothes. I think we need to probably start this fire for a little bit, warm up, see if we can dry out our clothes. And then I'll check on the time. We do have some mushrooms, so if we can cook the mushrooms up, maybe that will do us some food. Not sure whether it's just for healing though. Shame we can't drag that kind of frozen carcass in to kind of defrost a little bit. Come on. Come on. There we go. Successful fire. Okay, so we're warming up a bit. Whilst we're here, we haven't got any food, we can melt some snow. If I add that on, we can't yet, I don't think. Add to your... I'll keep it going a little bit. Get a little bit more water. Okay, we sorted our hypothermia risk out, that's good. So if we add on a bit more fuel, then we can turn that unpure water into pure water. Warm ourselves up a little bit further. Okay, there we go, so we've got some potable water. In our crafting, we can prepare some mushrooms and do that. I mean, we can't do anything with them right now, but just gets them prepped. So if we have a look in here, where do they come under? Prepared mushrooms. Boiled to make a natural drink with healing properties. So yeah, it's got healing properties, not fooding properties. Drink one of those. I'm tempted to see if we can drop off any of the fuel sources. So maybe like some of these books for now, whilst we just do a little bit more exploration. Probably come back here to spend the night. So if I drop those, drop all, just reduce our weight down a bit. Drop these sticks. We can kind of come back to that. We know where it all is. I'll keep the coal on me because that might be hard to see. Oh, some more cloth. Oh, okay. Hanging cloth. Can't take that cloth, it's too big. So let's pop back outside for a minute. See if we can find anything useful. And hopefully not wolves. Ooh, yeah, wolves. Wolves are still there. Oh dear. Oh dear. So yeah, I've really got a problem here because they ain't got no food and I'm trapped by wolves. Calories, we got 1250. We need to get outside for a little bit at least. But I suppose if we light up our torch, we can try and scare it off again. Maybe explore a little bit around the outside of the church, see if there's anything else. See if there's like a little basement-y bit. Never know, luck. Just going to move around this way, see if it kind of leaves me alone. It doesn't look like there's a back entrance. Where are you? I hear you. What's that all about? I think that was a bit weird. I'm not entirely sure what happened then. We are very nearly dead. So we might need those mushrooms sooner rather than we thought. Sprained wrist from a wolf bite. Pills or recovery time 2 hours. You will not be able to hold weapons until you treat it, or it heals over time. So there's not a lot that we can do for that. I don't think we have suitable. It's just antibiotics. Yeah, we've not got suitable medication. So we will have to just try and survive as we are. Oh, is there some cattails over there? I believe, from memory, cattails are food. Possibly not a lot of food, but some food is better than none. I think our health is gradually recovering. There's a deer over there, but there's not a lot we can do with that. Who's that? It's probably frozen as well, isn't it, to be fair? Just harvest the cattails whilst we're here. Keep our eyes peeled for wolves. Or even our ears, because we're looking at cattails. It's definitely a dead corpse over there. So one can hope it's harvestable. Ah, yes. It certainly is. I might leave the guts and hide for now and just take the meat, because that's what we really need. Yeah, I know. We're gonna go. Oh dear. Not that one. Let's light this up. Let's hypothermia. Let's come get some sudden energy boost to help us out a little bit. This is not good.
Damn. I'm freezing.
Yeah. I got fire. I can see a church. Okay, we ain't gonna make it to the church. So close. Okay. One more time. We're gonna get that bit food. We're gonna get safe inside, and that's the end of the episode. That's what's gonna happen, I'm telling you. Okay, so light it up as soon as we get outside. And then all will be well. Okay, another torch. I'm just going to quickly dash around this way. We can avoid Mr. Wolfie spotting us. What I might have to do is start a fire next to this corpse whilst we're harvesting it. so that we don't freeze to death. Just check. So if we did the full 4 kilos, that's 2 hours, so we'd need 2 hours worth of fire. Campcraft, fireplace. Can use that. Right. Have we dropped all our wood off? That's silly. Okay, so if cancel that, we can get half hour. Get 2 lots of meat. See if we can do with that. Okay. Now let's see if we can get back inside. This is like a really good spot as well because there are bunnies. I mean, we can't do the stone throwing thing. We were awful at throwing stones at bunnies to knock them out. Okay, that's cool. So there is a sneaky way around the back. Stay there. I'm watching you. I'm watching you. Whew, that was tense. Okay, let's extinguish that fire. Get some of this, or all of it, I suppose, for now. Let's light this fire up. 55% chance of success. That really doesn't make much difference. Chance of 6. Fire starting base chance. Chance of success 95%. I don't understand that. We'll go with it. We'll give it a go. We should be able to start a fire. Let's face it, we're inside. Wonderful wooden church. We've got plenty of materials.
Come on.
Come on. But we do have accelerant if this doesn't work.
Turned out pretty well.
Yep. Let me no. There we go. So let's throw some of that reclaimed wood on there. Add fuel. That'll give us a bit longer. Some books. Now, food-wise, cook some food. Yeah, I know you're hungry. That's why we're cooking you up some venison. Okay, let's cook up some mushrooms. Okay. How are we doing then? So we've got this, which is giving us 900 calories. That's reasonable. It's not too bad. We can get 150 from each of those cattails, which is good. So we might be able to survive the night on that. I mean, what are we on? It's getting towards the end of the day. So we're thinking, what if we what can we craft right now? We can craft some more mushrooms, so we might as well do that. We might as well craft the mushrooms, cook the mushrooms up, then we've got the supply that we need for that. We're keeping ourselves warm for the moment. Our life's coming back to us. 23 minutes. We need 15, 10, around 10 minutes for one of those. So if we add some more fuel on, can we add coal now? Yes, there we go. That's cool. do that. So let's check it out. So we've got that. We've got cooked mushrooms, which we can now make into some tea. Oh, heat up the tea. Heat up the tea. Where's your tea? Where's your tea? I'm guessing it's gone cold, so it's just an option to heat it up, which we're not really that fussed about. We've got a bit of water, but I might grab some more water if we can. It's going to be tight on time to boil it up as well. We can boil as much as we can though, I suppose. There we go. So that gives us some water, some food. So if we eat that, how's our calories doing now? 1549 peckish. If we drink one of those, gets our thirst and our hunger up a bit. Eat some of that, top us a bit further. I think that's probably alright. So I mean, we're not wet anymore, which is good. We've got no afflictions, which is good. So I think realistically it's bedtime. So if we were to sleep for 10 hours, that will burn 750 calories. Then we've got a decent number of calories left afterwards. We can go out there, we can see if we can get some more meat from that deer. And then it's a bit more exploration. So that's where we're going to leave this episode. We're resting, going to sleep. We survived another day, just about. I mean, we did die, obviously, but we've loaded it up again. We found ourselves a church. No people yet. No major resources. Just going to drink this water now that I've woken up. No major resources, but we're doing okay. Overall, we're doing okay. So I hope you enjoyed that episode. I hope it was interesting for you. May have been slightly painful at times when we came against those walls, but there you go. That's what it's all about. If you did enjoy it, please give me a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. It makes a massive difference to the views that we get on the channel. If you haven't already, please subscribe. That'd be amazing. Then you'll see when I've got more long dark videos and other videos coming out too. My link for Twitter is going to be down below in the description, so follow me on Twitter as well. That would be really appreciated. Share out any videos you do like. If you don't like any of it, if you weren't interested in any of it, that's fine. Thank you for dropping by, and I hope I can do something to please you in the future. So yeah, generally, thank you very much, and I'll see you again soon. Take care. Bye bye.